weeks from today. So yeah, next month is my 10-year anniversary. You know what? Just because you're in the business that long doesn't mean you still can't be going and shadowing people, and I still do. I love to get fresh ideas. So if you're one of those who you can, recite your whole presentation in your sleep, go shadow. Go get some fresh ideas, okay? But I did go and shadow Margie yesterday and got some really great ideas from her. So I'm excited to share those with you. Announcements. Everybody be sure to check the group website for meeting dates next month, in fact 2 weeks from tonight, because we had to drop the ball somewhere. So we're going to do this right away, our transformation into March, the first Monday of the month. Yep, it's the 3rd. But from here on out, our meetings will be, our Glam A Rama will be the first Monday of the month, and they will start at 6:30 instead of 7. So you guys don't have to drive around, just wandering aimlessly, to come here, because some of you might just be blowing time. So come straight here, and we'll be getting out of here at 8:30, half hour earlier. So a lot of girls, who said yay? Yay! A lot of girls asked for it, so it's what we're going to do. And the first Monday of the month, again, there's only one holiday that falls on the first Monday of the month. And that's probably why we have a low count tonight. And we had Valentine's Day on Friday, so some people took a long weekend. But we get information about the following month 2 weeks into the month before. So we just got information about March. Okay? So if we were doing our meeting the 3rd week of March, it's too late for me to give you guys the information, or the verbiage, or tips on how to use the special or whatnot. Okay? So I'd rather do it at the beginning of the month so you guys can move forward on the month with the verbiage and everything, the tools to use with the sale and whatever's going on. So be sure to mark your calendars now for the first Monday of each month, and we start at 6:30 instead of 7. But we'll get out a half hour earlier too. Also check the website for month-end dates. Some of you that are new, our fiscal month doesn't run like a whole month, like a calendar month. So be sure to check Leah Sophia's website, or either Leah Sophia's website or our team website. Orders for February need to be in. Our month end is Friday, this Friday. Okay, but what Leah Sophia does is they give us our month end on Friday, and they give us the weekend to close up all those shows, and we have to have them submitted by noon Central Standard Time. And I know coming up, I think maybe next month, is the time change. So they're going to be 2 hours ahead of us. Okay? So be sure you know this. So all your shows need to be in before noon Central Standard Time, Monday the 24th, a week from today. Also be sure to check Advisor Advantage for amazing online training. All their training has been recorded, so it's like on demand, okay? You can take any web class whenever you want. Have you taken any of them yet?
I was looking. I haven't yet, but I've got a few that I...
Is there not something for everybody, no matter what it is you want to know?
I was just playing around and seeing so much that I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep, their web classes are absolutely amazing. For every part of this business, you will find a web class. Okay, how many of you have taken web classes before? Are they awesome? Mm-hmm. They are. So they get the best of the best to do these classes with the home office. Also be sure to check Ellis Reed Group, of course, for any updated information, the latest information, anything you need to know. Ladies, also check your personal email. Okay, you never know if you have a hostess that's trying to contact you, if Leah Sophia is trying to contact you, if myself or your leader has emailed you. Be sure at least daily, to run a successful business, and we talk about this all the time. Tell me if I'm wrong, ladies. You need to touch your business every single day. And if it's just checking your email, yes, perfect, okay? Bless you. And not to mention, every week Leah Sophia sends out the findings with awesome updated information about everything. So be sure to check your email. You also get your facets from Leah Sophia through email. Your facets is your monthly newsletter. You got some great tips on, it could be on recruiting that month, it could be on boosting your sales. Whatever it is you want to know, there's always great information. Okay, it could be information about the special that's coming out the next month. So be sure to check your facets. And who knows, you may see your own name there. Okay, and you get to brag on yourself a little bit. So be sure to check that. We talked about moving the Glam A Rama to the first Monday. Also be sure to check the website, our group website, LS Reed Group, for New Start training, for Jewel School. Because remember, when you shadow 3 people and do your Jewel School, you get to pick a piece of free jewelry. And we are doing it the second Saturday of each month. And we will be rotating, right? No,
Are we? I'm figuring that out.
okay. So right now we have one going on each month, second Saturday of the month. And this month it's going to, or next month it's going to be on the 8th. Oh darn, that's the day we leave, Deb, so we can't do it. Connie's going to do it. We'll be on a plane for Hawaii. No, but you're wonderful, newly married, should I say.
Yeah.
Woo! Congratulations. We were asking where Stephen went, and she said, he slipped out. And I said, that's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry. But that was way too easy. Look, even she's laughing. I love it. Okay. Thank you. I'll be here all night. So it'll be at Connie's.
It's getting worse.
So congratulations, Connie. Shut up. Oh, I forgot this is being recorded. You gotta edit that
That's gonna have to be cut out, baby.
out. Yes.
Mary, where are you hiding the wine?
What wine? Is there wine that I've hidden so well I don't even know about it? I do want to congratulate, well, who's not here tonight, Jennifer Mellinger. She's not here this evening. She has earned Vegas, so, but hopefully she'll get to watch this. And I also want to congratulate Deb Bachman. Stand up with me. She earned Vegas. And then on the phone, is she there?
Yep.
We want to congratulate Tori Knutson, who just moved to Atlanta. So she is one of our leaders in Atlanta now. She earned Vegas. And then we have, what's that?
She waved at you.
Yay! And Lisa's not here tonight. She's not too far away from earning it. And Wendy Christensen's only $1,500 away from winning it too. I tell you, Wendy is, she was on a very romantic getaway with her husband this weekend. So they were up north and she didn't know if she'd make it back with holiday traffic and whatnot. So apparently she didn't. Or they extended their stay, who knows? I'm not sure, it might not be till conference, but the next trip will be announced. Because this trip is going to, Vegas is in October, correct? Okay, so this is a first for all of us where they're doing 2 trips a year. So I'm not sure, we heard possibly at conference that
That's
they're
what I
announced.
thought, but.
Yeah, I thought they would announce it in April, but apparently it might not be till conference, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But you know what? Let's get recruiting under your belt because I'm telling you, to earn these trips, you can do it on your own. What's that?
You got to recruit.
You know, it's a part of our job. It's a part of what we do. And you've heard me say it before. I think the opportunity is the best product we have to offer because you don't have any idea what kind of impact you're having on somebody's life. Whatever it is they're starting Leah Sophia for you. We meet women from all walks of life, all walks, and we don't know what their situation is. You know, they could be just wanting enough money to put braces on one of their kids. Or has anybody ever had a daughter in cheerleading? It's an expensive sport. Or sending kids to school, which is why I started. So you never know what somebody needs money for. It could be as little as a car payment. It could be as much as wanting to buy a new house. And we have the opportunity to give them that. Okay? So keep that in mind. With that in mind, when you do start recruiting and building your team, they're going to help you earn that trip a lot faster. Okay? So do you want to, you know, it's like Dave always says, when you purchase a store, let's say you buy a Walmart, do you want to run it yourself? Or do you want to hire people to help you and have it be more successful and more smooth? Are you calling her back? Oh man, she keeps getting, what, does it keep freezing?
I just put her on speaker instead.
Oh, okay. Hey there! Say hi to Tori, everybody.
Hi, Tori.
We miss you.
I miss you guys.
Aww. She said, I miss you guys. How sweet. Okay, so, and if you are somebody who's like, oh, no way, I do not want to recruit, that's okay, because it's not for everybody. But you still want to share that opportunity and present it at your parties. If you are not interested, send that prospect on to your leader, okay? Because just because you don't want to recruit or build a team right now, first of all, we might sign them up under you anyway, because you never know when your life is going to change, and you're going to need it, okay? So, but talk to your leader about it, but still present the opportunity, okay? Because you don't want to, you know, have somebody miss out on an opportunity like this just because you don't want to talk about it. Talk about it. It's what we do, okay? Sun Summit. Who was at Sun Summit? We had a good crowd there from Team Reed. That was awesome. Did you guys get your money's worth?
Yes.
Yes. Was it not amazing? Deb, was she not fantastic with her show? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did anybody, I just want to hear from somebody, or all of you if you want, just the one big thing you really took away from it. So what was your big thing about Sun Summit? What did you absolutely love about it? I know the lunch was a lot better this year.
Yeah.
If you went last year, you know what I was talking about. Last year we had a salad. And we thought, we're like, okay, where's the entree now? That was it. But this year was good. It was a nice buffet. Okay, so what did...
I really liked the show presentations. I thought that was good just because, I mean, I'd only had my starter show at that point.
Okay,
so
good.
it gave me a lot of ideas. So
Good.
that was my favorite part. But I also liked that, like, literally I think every single person was recognized in one way or another. So whether that be a newbie, whether that be sales, and just I guess the energy that came from the recognition and whatever it was, you know, it's just that.
We make a big deal of it.
It was just
Yeah.
like being back in high school and everybody, well, I'll say everybody liked each other, but that's not true. But everybody actually liked each other and was rooting each other on, and you don't get that in a lot of businesses, and I'm from the corporate world, and you don't get that. It's cutthroat, and here it's like.
And you know what? That's something to talk about at your shows when you're talking about recruiting. And I used to say, okay, ladies, you know, when was the last time, you know, you washed your floors or did all the laundry, cooked a great meal, and somebody patted you on the back and said, thank you. Good job. Never. Well, when you come to one of our meetings or when you come to big rallies, it's what we do. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And this is why, and you mentioned seeing other show presentations. So when I talk about going out and shadowing, you don't have to stay within the division. So if you're on Facebook and you're friends with other advisors from other organizations, and if you want to know other advisors in other organizations, let one of us know, your leaders, because we can send you, or we can get you in contact with, you know, other advisors to go watch their shows too. So it's all basically the same information, but everybody just kind of adds their own little touch or, you know, a different kind of verbiage for something. So you want to go see them, okay? Which brings me to our meeting next month. I'm so excited. Because for those of you who were at Sun Summit, how many of you remember? No, I'm not telling. Are we keeping it a surprise?
It's not next month.
Oh, it's in April. Okay, should I keep it a surprise or should I tell?
No, still.
Yeah, they're gonna throw tomatoes at me now if I don't tell. Okay, so for those of you that were at Sun Summit, how many of you remember Lorna Lee? You can't forget Lorna Lee. Okay, she's gonna be here in April doing her show presentation for you guys. So we're so excited about that.
Where does Lorna Lee live?
In Phoenix.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Glendale?
Glendale.
Glendale. Yeah, so she's not too far away. Let's see, what else? Oh, here's something interesting. And you guys might get into it because Dave put this to the test today. When Leo Sophia offers spend $80, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And you can get anything up to $50 for $5. Now, for the hostess, we were always told that it's only her half-price items. If she spends $80 on her half-priced items, that she could get something for $5. We can't include if she goes over on her free stuff, like by $10 or $12, you can't include that. Apparently now you can.
Oh.
Yeah, so if they ever offer this again, okay, it worked. We did it and it worked. So just want to let you guys know that.
whenever you spend $80 on a customer gift, you can include it for the hostess now if the hostess spends $80.
Yes, whether it's going over under free or half price item, and over under free stuff too.
And free stuff.
Yeah. And speaking of, way! Everybody talk, way!
She would have
Okay, so speaking of,
Wait, we must have questions on this.
does she have a question?
To go
You have to
over
pay
by
$80.
$80, right? She
Yeah.
can't count what she's
Right.
getting. for
No,
free.
you don't count the free stuff, only if she goes, if she has $100 in free jewelry coming, and she picks out 120, so she has a balance of $20 to pay, that $20 is included.
And it never used to be.
Yeah, it never used to be, it could only be half price items only.
So if she had $20 that she went over on her free stuff, and she had another $60 that she spent on
In
half price.
items, she can get something for $5, something up to $50
But it
for
still does not
$5.
include bonus items.
No,
Got it.
no, not bonus items. And with the March specials, let's talk about the March specials. Where'd all my stuff go? Oh, here. So again, you can go on to Advisor Advantage. I finally got to order mine. Apparently, there was some kind of misprint, so they had to reprint them. Oh, wait, it's the printers. Fire the damn printers. Oh, the catalogs, the new and nows, what's going on here? So you can check it out on LSU. Is it on our website as well? Do you have this one on there yet? Okay, it's probably on our group website as well. So here's the deal. Pick 3. We're going back, if you've been with Leah Sophia for a while, you know what Pick 3 is, right? Buy 2, get your third most expensive at half. And that's how Leah Sophia was for many, many, many years. 2 years ago at conference, well, no, let me back up a little bit. So it was buy 2, get your third expensive at half price, the most expensive. That was our customer save plan. That was our customer save plan for years, what we were famous for. And then a few years later, they'd say, hey, when you pick 3, when you use the customer save plan, you can get 3 additional necklaces at half price for 1 month. Or the next month would be, earrings and slides or bracelets. So a couple years ago at conference, they announced, okay, ladies, you spoke, we listened. Moving forward, our customer save plan is now buy 2, get 4. And we were ecstatic because even buy 2, get 4, sometimes they don't get it. Can you imagine explaining, pick 3, get your third most expensive half, and then when you do that, you can get 3 additional bracelets at half off, or you can get 3 additional necklaces at half off. Confusing, am I right?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, just so you guys know, the computer will accept anything. It doesn't have to be just necklaces for March. I am promoting, are you promoting?
I'm promoting the necklaces.
Are you?
I am, because
Well, I'll
I
let
think sales
tell
are
your
good.
reason, go ahead.
Yeah, I think sales are good, but if somebody says, I don't like necklaces, I just say to them, I think the computer will take, but that's what I'm doing. But Kat said she got in the findings, they reworded.
I
What do
think
you mean they
it
reworded
said 3 additional items, it didn't specify necklaces. I thought that's what I read today.
Today?
In the findings.
I didn't get my findings on my phone.
Yeah, I was saying, does anybody want to look
remember
at
just where
that?
it was.
Well, good, then they listened to me, didn't they?
Do whatever works for you and your group. I mean, if you have
Yeah.
a group and they all love bracelets, then say, they can get anything they want, but I know sales are pretty good with necklaces.
Yeah, and they're higher priced items. So I
Right.
understand and kind of creates a sense of urgency to get those necklaces because they can get them for 50% off. I personally am going to promote buy 2, get 4. And anybody who picks all 6 items, buy 2, get 4 at half. I call it my pick 6 and dive in special. So I have this, I have it over here. You don't have to move it. I'm coming back, I promise. There's nowhere to hide or escape. And I think I showed this last month. But I have this, and I usually have it hanging somewhere where they can see it. I've got jewelry on both sides. So this is my,
If there's 6
wait,
items. it's
wait, I have
special. Are
a
you-
Silpata slide in here. I'm not keeping it. Somebody gave it to me. A Silpata slide. Pick 6 and dive in. Okay, pick 6 and dive in. When they pick out all 6 items, they get to dive in and take a piece home with them. Okay? It's like, yeah, it's in place of the treasure chest. I might go back to the treasure chest. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Because I did a treasure chest for 8 years. What?
People kind of like the fact that I have a treasure.
I know, they want to see what's in that box. They just,
Yeah.
they're dying to get in there. What?
I still call it the treasure chest.
They do?
So Mary.
And when they book, they get to pick on this side and take that home with them.
So this month, did you, if they bought 5 things and then did the 6th for $5, did you let that count?
No, I
No,
didn't.
they still
count
get to
this.
go through there.
Right, so if the 6th one was the special, you let them do that.
Oh, no,
No.
So
no.
they had to buy 7.
They had to buy 6, I tell them, pick 6 items, your 7th item is free from me. Okay, like Margie says, it's your instant gratification. Because we women like instant gratification.
That's what you said.
What's that?
Nothing. I was taking the word from your book.
All right. Okay, so in the new and now, your Ready Set Spring collection is in there. Okay, so all the pieces from the special edition. Again, a few of them are in our catalog, so I'm not kind of understanding that, but okay. Anyway, but for the hostesses, oh no, for the guests, for the customers, when they spend at least $80 this in March, they can pick either the necklace or the bracelet for $10. Okay, so that's the customer special. Hostesses. Oh, they've got 2 bonus items. They've lowered the price on them by $10. So
No,
they
by
can
20
pick,
bucks, they're half price. $168
Oh, they are, they're half?
necklaces for $20.
I might have to have my own show. But these do count as one of their bonus items, the 4.
Right.
And then they can get the necklace, the Hutton necklace from the Ready Set Spring collection.
They get that free if
With
they're-
a $250 party and 2 orders,
They get that free and it's a 5th hostess.
they get that free as a 50.
Do they have to pay a penny for it?
Oh, it's a penny. That's right,
Oh,
it's a
penny?
penny. Thank you.
I didn't see that. Where is
I would
that?
say free. I'll pay the frickin'
Yeah.
penny. I don't care about
I
that.
don't need the
In
penny.
fact,
Well, some people, some of the
remember-
visors hand a
do you remember
penny.
that special we
as they
had
walk in
where
the
the
door.
guests could get something for a penny? I always brought pennies to my shows with me, and I gave everybody a penny. And then I would explain the special. Give me your penny, and you can get that for free, yeah. So, so you're new and now, be sure to look at that. You always want to make sure you know the specials that are going on. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes.
I don't know if you have notes in there about the Jody necklace. I saw something about them lowering the price on the hostess bonus.
For February,
Is that what that is?
instead of being a third off, it's half off.
Oh, that's right. Right, who's wearing that necklace tonight?
Somebody has one.
Yes,
Heather is.
Heather. Heather's got it on. Yeah. The Juliet necklace. The bonus price is $20 instead of $40. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Dave. You're not fired now. Okay. You're rehired. Okay, ladies, it's that time to start thinking about conference. So, conference 2014, we will be in Indianapolis. We were there for the first time. It was like new stomping grounds for us, wasn't it? It was scary. But it turned out to be really fun because we missed Moe's, right?
Yeah.
We loved Moe's. That was our watering hole. But we found a lot of new ones in Indianapolis. So
I'm sure you did.
we did. I haven't danced on the bar yet. So.
Dirty bee, I don't even know.
But anyway, mark your calendars. June 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Do you know when it starts and when it ends? When
It starts on the 20th. I don't have times yet. I'm lucky I got the dates.
Most of us go the day before.
Yeah, we usually go
Well, I
on
know the day
Thursday.
before. Can we leave on Sunday to come home, or do we have to?
I would make it for later, because usually they go up till about like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or something on Sunday. I don't know.
Oh, no, the last day is when they have the dinner.
Oh, yeah, the big party's on Sunday night. No, we want to leave
yeah,
Monday.
till Monday.
We want to
Okay.
leave Monday.
We should get a big private jet.
That sounds good. We'll cater.
Are you
Or
game?
we'll get a
Thank you,
charter.
Steph.
Yes, I have tons of those types of things at my disposal.
All right. Count us in. Can I fly it?
Sure.
I'm a control freak behind the wheel, so if I'm flying it, I'll feel much better. Okay, not
We
that I know
won't.
anything about, yeah, nobody else will, but I will. I'll just go online and take some quick lessons. Okay. Simulators. So be sure to mark your calendar. I'm telling you, ladies, this is you making an investment in your business, okay? And it's going to pay off. I cannot tell you how many women that go to conference are, what was the percentage? Do you remember? Do you remember your percentages? 80, 90%? More successful than people that don't go. You want to talk about the camaraderie and the energy in the room at Rally, something as simple as Rally. Wait till you get to conference. It is absolutely amazing. They haven't announced our keynote speaker yet. We have no idea. But it's always entertaining. Red carpet, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And the training is just unbelievable. So the only thing I could suggest, if money is the issue, try to pick up one more show a month or a week if you can, and put that money away. Just put that money away to get to conference, okay? And there's going to be several different hotels that they offer, and the hotels they're like 4 to a room, so you get to split the cost of the hotel at least 4 ways, okay? Okay, I snore real loud, so sorry. You don't wanna, no, I don't.
I do.
He does.
Valor.
Not with the Valor, yeah. Valor's working miracles, and I know when he doesn't use it, it pisses me off. Okay, Facebook. When you get anybody new, when you sign up, you want to get her on Facebook. You want to get all of your new girls on the Glam Squad, so they can start shadowing, asking questions, things like that. And something to keep in mind about Facebook, it is for positive comments, so keep your negativity on your own wall, okay? Not on ours. If you've got something that's bothering you, talk with your upline about it. But I'm asking you to please not air your laundry on Facebook, because we've always got a lot of new advisors, and when they see that, they're like, what the hell did I just get myself into?
Oh my gosh, are you talking about that?
Let's not talk
Okay,
about it.
sorry.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Negative Nancy.
I think I know what you're talking about,
Yes.
though. Yeah. So I'm just going to ask you, it's just like coming into one of our Glam A Ramas, keep your negativity out the door. So this is all about positive upbringing, all that kind of stuff, okay? Okay, any questions on anything that we just went over? No? Did anybody else want to share anything about Sun Summit?
I do.
Go ahead.
I've never been in direct sales, and I'm a high school teacher, so I can be in front of people.
God bless you.
But if I have to sell something, I'm not very good at it, unless it was Girl Scout cookies. So, so this is a whole new.
And wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I just sold Girl Scout cookies. So when I went, I think I liked what Lorna Lee said, because she was like, it's not personal, just keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. It's not personal. You just keep reminding and be gentle about it. And Deb and you guys say it all the time, but it was just nice, I think, to hear like every single person was just, don't take it personal when your friends say no. Just smile and say, okay, and then just remember, go back to them. Later in the year when you're really successful, just remind them again. So
Yeah, the most excellent salespeople, 7 times. They don't quit until they've talked to somebody 7 times. And something, you just brought up a good point. No is a huge part of direct sales. So one thing, and we were always taught, write down no 100 times on a piece of paper and put that on your fridge and mark off every time you get a no. Because every time you mark out a no, it gets you closer to
Yes.
Exactly, okay? So yeah, be proud of those. Yes, I got another no. Pretty soon I'm gonna get a yes. So, yeah, embrace the no's. Okay. I also want to congratulate Deb on Hawaii. So I brought you a little tote, but I want you to see what's inside. There's one thing for Dan and one thing for you. You're going to say, what? What's for who? Who's for what? I'll tell you. That's for Dan. Dan, a grass skirt for you. Wait, you see what she's wearing.
Oh.
It's a floral bra. I hope Dan's grass skirt is big enough. And I hope to see you on the beach wearing them.
We're gonna want to see pictures.
Oh, we'll send pictures. We'll post them all over Facebook. So. Okay, so I am really excited about the game that I learned yesterday at Margie's party. So remember, we just talked about if you girls want to earn these trips, you want to start building your teams, okay? So this was a really fun recruiting game. And basically all it is, it's, and did anybody take the web class on the Startup in Style scavenger hunt besides Margie? No? Okay, so you want to order the Startup in Style brochures. So you've got all this information, trivia information about Leah Sophia and starting business on the front, and then all the jewelry is posted on the back. But I have to tell you, what she does is she has everything that's in the starter kit in her collection. And on a table in 3 separate trays, so it doesn't look all, congested, she has all of the pieces. And then she has in little frames what comes in the $99 kit and what comes in the $149 kit. So it's a real good way to show what comes in the kit. Another way you can show what's in the kit, and this was an idea that we got a few years ago, in your display, if you want to just leave all your stuff in your display, tie a purple ribbon or some kind of ribbon around each piece that comes in the kit. So people are going to ask you, what does the purple ribbon mean? Oh, that's what you get when you start the business. Okay? So it gets them talking about it, gets them asking questions, and you can start sharing that. But I thought this was just amazing. So,
By the way, Mary, the class is called Recruiting Using the 2-Kit Option.
Recruiting Using the 2-Kit Option. That's what the web class is called. And then they also have the PDF that you can print out. Okay, and you can enable it to change it around a little bit if you want to. So, so what you do, be sure to order these because you want to hand one out to each guest. Okay, Lona, we're going to play a game now, and you want to hand one out to each guest. So, Donna, I'm going to give you this. And what she does, she handed them out to each guest, and she has a deck of cards. And anybody that can find what she asks for, she gives them a card. So, you want to open it up, and you want to stay on the front side there. Yep, just on that side. And my first question will be, as a Leah Sophia advisor, how much will you make on your party sales? And the first person to answer it? Oh, do you want me to read her? Should I pass it to somebody else?
No, you're fine.
Try to pass it to Tyler. Oh, you know the answer, just say it.
Oh, $200? I'm sorry, what was the question?
As a Leah Sophia advisor, how much will you make on all of your party sales?
Oh. Average.
What was that?
There. That's why I
Yay,
can't
you
read
get
it.
a card!
30%. Yeah.
She beat you. Okay.
She gets to be my
Yay!
biggest party animal.
And then, if you join with a friend, just one person, you can be a leader. As a leader, you will earn 40% of your own sales and an additional 10% of your team sales. Doesn't that sound exciting? Yay. Okay, so you can give yourself a raise. Okay, number 2. As a Leah Sophia advisor, what is the annual average earnings?
$7,420.
$7,420 a year. And I'm going to tell you right now, personally, I think that number is lowball. Do you guys agree with me? Yeah, that's a lowball number. So a lot of advisors make more. Some maybe don't make as much, depending on how you want to work the business. Okay. What are the average annual earnings of a Leah Sophia zone leader?
$357,872.
Yeah. Again, this is a co-wide average, but several of them earn over $1 million a year. Okay. So for me, example, I'm like right in the middle. So it's advisor, unit, division, region, zone. Now, what is the number for a division leader? What's the annual?
$46,250.
$46,000. Okay, I can. She's shuffling cards? Poker time?
I think she dropped.
Oh, no, she dropped her phone. So $46,000, they say, is the annual average earnings for a division. I can tell you the past 3 years, we've made over $100,000. So again, I believe they're lowballing these numbers, okay? Okay, staying on the front there, in 2014, where are the Leah Sophia Trip Achievers traveling to?
Hawaii.
Woohoo! That's right, you get a card. Okay, how much does it cost to become a Leah Sophia advisor?
There's two different
You get a card. Just name one of them,
Oh.
name both of them. It's whoever names it first, whoever calls out the answers first, they get a card. Okay, so it's either 149 or 99. Yay! And how many parties do you need to do to earn back your startup cost? You guys get a card! Yay! They beat you, Donna.
There you have it.
Yeah, they take a little bit longer, because you guys all know the answers, but they do take a little bit longer. But they're really looking at this
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
Keep that in
what's right.
mind. They are really looking at this stuff. Okay. Now on the other side, what percentage of the jewelry is priced less than $50?
60%.
Woohoo! You get a card. And here's one that's not on there that I'm gonna.
Okay.
How much is an advisor's discount? What kind of discount do you get as a Leah Sophia advisor? Yay! But I'm always going to encourage you to not buy your sample pieces. Let Leah Sophia, I'm all about ripping the company off and getting it for free. So earn those jewelry premiums, especially when you start. Oh my gosh, they're giving $100 in jewelry premiums for every show you submit in your first 8 weeks. That's crazy. Okay, that's a lot of free jewelry. Okay, and of course number 9. What's your favorite piece? It's that simple. And everybody's going to be naming off pieces. And then you want them to tell you the retail value of that piece. Because again, did he want to try his grass skirt on? Did you want to show us? Yeah.
I don't think she said no, Dan.
She's saying yes, yes, yes.
I can play the tape back for you.
Because let's say, for instance, their favorite piece is, what's the name of the one with all the flowers? The orange-ish.
Christina's Joy.
Christina's Joy. That one's $128. Can you imagine? And that's in your kit, and you're only spending $149 on a starter kit. That necklace alone is worth $128. What a value. So it's all about selling value, okay? So did you guys like that game? Yeah. Isn't that awesome? So you guys need to check out the web classes more often, because this is the great information that you get.
What do you do with the cards?
Oh, she has a raffle at the end.
No, it's whoever has the most
Oh, the most cards
is
wins.
the biggest party. So I start by giving them cards when they're having a good time and when they participate. And I tell them in the beginning that whoever.
Wait, there was a lady that was X-rated.
Oh my God, she's having a party.
She had the most cards.
So anyway, whoever's the biggest party animal is the person who has the most cards at the end. They get to take a dive into my treasure chest. So it gets them participating and excited, and when they clap or make fun. Or this one woman, she that was the X-rated comedian. She was the one that won. So she got a piece of jewelry for my treasure chest.
And I like that you said, they participate, they're having fun.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, they were entertaining me.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, because I don't like me to be the center, of attraction. I'm kind of uncomfortable with that. Well, not all the time, but sometimes.
So wait a minute, you were giving them a ticket if they clapped or they did something?
card.
I end up using 2 decks of Leah Sophia.
So if they do anything
cards.
party-wise, you just hand them cards?
Yeah, if they're just
Okay,
having a good time, it's like Wendy. Wendy, if you hear me say party, if you hear me say free, or what was the other? Leah Sophia. Go woo, and I give you a card.
Oh my God, I
So-
started doing that. It works awesome.
Yes, yes. And keep in mind, and if you've been to jewel school, you know this. They will book a party with you. The number one reason is because
They had a good time.
they had fun. Absolutely. So when they're checking out, ask them, did you have a good time? Yes. Did you get everything you want? No, of course they didn't get everything they want. Do you guys ever get everything you want when you go to the store? No. So when can we book your party and get everything else on your list? And it's got to be the open-ended question. When are we going to book your party? You can't make it a yes or no. Okay? Okay. So Margie, I have to thank you very much for showing me that. That was awesome. Does anybody have any questions about that or recruiting in general? So
It
we're all
actually
good?
makes the recruiting conversation much easier.
It
Because we're
does.
not standing up there like doing this recruiting
You're having fun with it.
You're having fun.
But I have to say, it cannot take place. And Margie starts right off with her why story, why you started the business. You have to tell your why story because you could possibly connect with somebody there. But other than the why story and other than playing this game, hold on, I'll take that from you. I always do what's called a thought starter. So again, when you're telling your story, your why story, you might connect with somebody there. If it was, for me, it was to send my kids to college, and I could have somebody at my show that needs to send somebody to school in a year or two, and that's what they're thinking about now. But I always do what's called a thought starter. So, I introduce the company and I tell them there's 3 ways that we share the love of jewelry, because that's our tagline, share the love of jewelry. The first way is with our guests. We search worldwide for the best manufacturers. We've got this amazing line, and it all comes with lifetime guarantee. The second way we share the love of jewelry is with our hostesses. Oh my God, you're going to be blown away. Our average hostess gets about a $300 shopping spree. And the third way is by becoming an advisor and doing what I'm doing up here tonight. How many of you get paid to party? And you can all raise your hands. We all do, right? So nobody raises their hands, and I'm like, really? I'm the only one? Well, how many of you, and this is where I get everybody to raise their hand, how many of you would love to eliminate one bill from your monthly budget? Yes. Now, how many people have I connected with? Everybody. So I talk about, with Leah Sophia, we average about $200 a party. So that's about $800 a month if you're doing one show each week. So imagine what $800 a month could do for you and your family. It could pay off your credit card debt. It could help you save for a vacation you've always wanted to take. Maybe you want to remodel. $800 a month could help you sock away money for college. So now you're putting all these ideas in their head, and you're probably going to relate to everybody in that room. Okay? So don't ever compromise your recruiting talk, no matter how you do it, whether it's this game or telling your why story. Don't ever. You may have somebody, and we've talked about this before. You may have somebody at a show who, she's Miss Snooty Patootie. She makes 6 figures. She's not looking for a full-time job. She's not looking for a part-time job. She's not even looking to do this as a hobby. And you go, oh, I'm going to feel a little uncomfortable. Screw her. You pay attention to the other 10 people in that room. Okay? Don't ever compromise because you don't know who needs this. Okay? Somebody shared it with you. Pass it along and share it with everybody else. Okay? So are we good on the recruiting?
Yes.
Who's going to go out there and just build amazing teams now? Yay! Andrea's advice. So even if you do get them to the coffee conversation and they're still not ready, at least try to get them to book a show. And it might help them get all excited about it again. But Andrea, our zone leader, talks about make them a customer first, make them a hostess second, then make them an advisor. So maybe you'll sign her up at her show. Okay, she might not have been ready at the coffee conversation, but she might be at the show.
Well, I think when you have the perspective that you're working from the heart, you're paying it forward, and you're helping others, you're offering them something that was offered to you. You're not trying to help yourself when you're helping somebody else. That's kind of an after effect. You build a team, it does help you, but your focus is on someone else. And I think at our leaders meeting, I mentioned a quote that I heard at church, that when your goal is focused inward, your success doesn't last very long. But when your goal is focused outward to others, then your success is a lot more longer lasting. You have a better chance of being successful.
Amen.
So when we focus on others, then success will come to us. But we do it by focusing on others and making that our goal.
Yeah, so you don't want to be at your show saying, you guys got to join my team because I really want to go to Paris next year. Okay? Do not make it about you. And like Deb said, be a good listener. This business is for everybody. Can everybody do it? No. But it's designed to work for everybody. It's how somebody's going to work it. It has to be on their terms. So you get, girls like, your leaders up here who, and some of you girls are thinking about making this a career and just, wanting to quit your full-time jobs. It's fantastic. We applaud you. Some people just want to do 1 or 2 shows a month. They just want to make that car payment or just a little extra money at the end of the month, for breathing room or whatever. And that's fine too. So you have to want to meet their needs. It's not what you expect from them. It's what they can expect from you. Okay? Awesome. Okay, any other questions? No questions about? Okay, let's do some
I would like to
recognition.
add, sometimes
Yes, I'm
people
sorry.
don't want to necessarily talk about it at the party, but that doesn't mean they don't want to talk about it. So if they have any kind of interest, you might want to follow up on the phone.
And ask everybody at your show. And for those of you who are new and go, oh my God, how do I do that? How do I ask everybody? Here's what you do. At the end of your presentation, just say, okay, ladies, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. First of all, and I like to say this, we've all been to these shows before, right? You've all gone to whatever kind of parties, so you're driving along, and you know at these parties, they're going to ask you for 2 things, 3 things. Sales, book a show, and join the business, right? So on your way, while you're driving, you know they're going to ask you, do you like slam on the brakes and turn around and go, oh crap, she's going to ask me to book a show. No, you go to the party, right? So you know it's coming. So don't let them down. They know it's coming. So at the end of your presentation, you know, you can say, okay, ladies, there's going to be 3 questions I'm going to ask you when you check out. And if I don't, wear something expensive, right? We talked about that. You tell them they can take that piece off your neck and take, you will never forget to ask anybody. Ever. If one person takes that off, you will never forget again.
You might once, but you won't after
Yeah, you
that.
might once, never again. Fool me once, not twice. Okay, so the 3 questions you're going to ask. Did you have fun tonight? When can we come to your party? Even if they didn't play your booking game. And have you ever thought about doing something like this? Simple. Okay? It's my job to ask. You can even, you know, I know it's late, but I gotta ask. It's part of my job. That simple. And I'm telling you, yeah, if you forget once, you will never forget again. So keep doing that until you get in the habit. And we talked about, you know, if you have a big bowl of candy, right? And Donna, want a piece? Kat, want a piece? I don't know you. Margie, want a piece? Tina, how do you feel? You feel like crap, right? Because I didn't ask you. Like you're not good enough, or smart enough, or pretty enough, or whatever. So they're going to feel like crap. If they know you're asking everybody else and they don't get asked, they're going to feel like crap. We don't want anyone feeling like crap. Okay.
How are they going to feel, Mary?
Like crap. They didn't ask me. I know. Don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel. Okay. Is it time for recognition?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yay! Okay, so we're going to do recognition. First, I would like the queen from Deb's team, the queen from Amanda's team, the queen from Connie's team. If you guys could come up.